It is time now for our digital highlight as the Texas Longhorns basketball team at 19-5 takes the floor against also one of the hottest teams in the Big 12 Conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. Winners of 4 out of their last 5. The Longhorns winners of 8 out of their last 9. With TJ Ford, I'm Paul Sunderland, and you said it early, TJ, get the ball down inside, and Cameron Ridley responded nicely.
He was able to dominate on both ends, offensively and defensively. Offensively, he was able to duck in and get easy baskets. Defensively, blocking shots and being a big-time player down low, controlling the paint.
Texas was absolutely superb at both ends of the floor in the first half. They led it 40-29, shot 61%, and the big story was holding down Jawan Staten, the conference's leading scorer at 20 points per game, along with Aaron Harris. And what was the key to the Longhorns' defense in order to slow down those 2 prolific scorers?
It was a team effort. They was always showing bodies from Staten. Wouldn't let him find any room to get to the basket or create passing angles, and it made it very tough, and he was really frustrated throughout the entire night.
You know, we talk about DeMarcus Holland at the defensive end, and right on cue, a spectacular block by number 2 in white. But DeMarcus Holland had a wonderful offensive game as well, here with a nice assist to Connor Lambert. You look at the final score, it's 88-71. All 5 starters in double figures for the Longhorns.
DeMarcus, going into this game, you knew who you had to defend, Jawan Staten and Aaron Harris. How do you describe the effectiveness of the defensive game plan against those 2?
Well, we knew Staten was going to be really great in transition, so Coach told us to everybody get in front of the ball line. If we stop his penetration, then we can help them to lower down their 3-point shots. They like to drive and kick. And Harris, I knew he was going to be ready to move without the ball. He's really good without the ball, and they set nice screens for him. And he gets his feet set and he knocked him down, so Coach Barnes told me not to give him separation, and that's what I did.
You're listening to what Coach Barnes tells you to do.
Yes,
for once, right?
No, all the time.
All the time, of course. Now, offensively, effective there as well. As Coach Barnes said, you all kept the ball moving. How were you able to do that? But not, I know he gets on you guys when you dribble too much. He doesn't want the turnovers. How were you able to take all of his advice into account there?
Oh, well, he like he said, he just wants us to move the ball and not dribble, because once you dribble, the defense shifts, and it really slows us down, and we like to play fast. And the point of them playing the zone is to slow us down, so if we move the ball, we can keep it about tempo.
20 wins for this team with the one against West Virginia. What's the significance of that for you guys?
That's great, especially for the guys who were here last year. Yeah, that's great. We feel good.
A lot of basketball left to be played, a stretch of 2 road games ahead of you. How do you keep up the momentum you've built at home and go on the road for a week and a half?
We just keep growing and never get content, and know that we haven't reached our peak yet.
Thanks, DeMarcus. Coach Barnes, a team defensive effort here to shut down West Virginia. Where do you give that credit defensively?
Well, our transition defense was really good for the most part today, and there's such a Staten's such an explosive player, and we knew we had to get back and try to contain him with everybody, and we did a good job. I think we fouled, 3 or 4 3-point shooters today, but we played really well. We did, and but it started with the defense, and I thought we really moved the ball well. When you looked up and you have 18 assists, we shared the ball well, and so a lot of good things today for us. A
lot of good things. Speaking of 58% shooting from the field, why was this team able to be so efficient offensively?
Well, I thought we moved the ball, and that was really important. We don't play very well when we let the ball stick, and we had spent a lot of time the last couple of days working against the 1-3-1 because it can really get you out of rhythm, and but we wanted to continue to attack, and we turned it over a few times where we got a little excited and went too deep, but overall it was we did a pretty good job. 46
points in the paint as compared to just 14 by West Virginia. Why were your post guys able to dominate inside?
Well, it wasn't just that. We got some mid-range jump shots too, where we got the ball there, and we want those plays. We always talk about getting the ball into the belly, and we did a good job again doing that. And West Virginia shoots threes, and when they're on, which we saw that last game against Iowa State where they just lit it up, scored 102 points, but we knew that we had to, some way somehow to contain dribble penetration and then get back. And some of it is my fault in terms of the 3-point shooting, because we said we got to get out there, but we didn't quite technique-wise do what we were running into the guys that was running by them, but we'll learn from it.
Your 20th win on the season, what's the significance of that?
I haven't thought about that. I mean, we still have a long way to go, and I told the guys, again, before the game, this is the one. I mean, we got to be ready here, and, everybody talks about, and with young guys, you got to make sure that you keep them grounded in terms of I don't know where their minds can be sometime, but the fact is you only got what you got right now. And but we didn't start the season saying we want to win 20. We said we wanted to try to win them all. We haven't done that, so we're going to keep trying to win all of them.
More basketball left to be played.
Yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.